Just like with people, age can creep up slowly on your pet. If you know what to look for, you can help them live to their fullest in those golden years. Melissa Van China is the Associate Manager of Taste Technology for Hills Pet Nutrition. Good morning to you, Melissa.
Good morning.
That's an interesting title. We'll delve into that in just a second. But first, my dogs are 11 and almost 10, so this is definitely a topic that I can relate to, and I know a lot of other people can as well. What can you let parents know to look out for when it comes to our aging dogs and cats?
Yeah, so the first thing to really keep in mind is that our pets age faster than we do. And like you mentioned in the intro, it happens gradually, and those signs of aging can kind of creep up on us and often go unnoticed. So the first place that we like to ask people to start is by looking at the actual age of their pets. Because if you have a dog or a cat that is 7 years or older, even if you haven't maybe noticed their changes, there are things that are happening inside their body that are definitely the effect of aging. And then another great thing to do with your older pets is, think back to when they were 3 or 4 years old and how active were they? Did they have a different type of sleep cycle? Were they up more? Or did they sleep more when they were younger? Do they interact with you in the same way that they did? Was it easier for them to get up the stairs a few years ago? And when you start thinking about it that way, then maybe you notice some things that you didn't necessarily notice before. And it's a great place to start the conversation with your veterinarian about your pet's aging.
With my dogs, I have definitely noticed they need more help getting into the back of the vehicle. When it comes to older pets like mine, do they need a different diet?
Yes, they do. So nutritional needs change throughout life. And most people know that when your puppy or kitten reaches about a year old, you switch them to an adult food. But another important milestone to remember is 7 years. So 7 years of age is really the time where we know that there's changes going on in our pets' bodies. And what is ideal is to switch them to a food that has been specifically designed to support our aging pets, because we're never going to stop the aging process. It's natural, it happens, but we can provide them the best nutrition to support healthy aging in our pets and help them maintain that health into their later years.
Well, you have an interesting title and you've got a team. You guys really use science to develop pet food. How do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Aging, our pets aging is something that's been very interesting to us, and we've been studying it for over a decade here at the Pet Nutrition Center. And what we do is we don't just look at what's happening with the pet, but we look actually at their biology all the way down to the gene level. And what we found is that there are certain genes where their expression or their activity is different in pets that are 7 years or older when compared to younger pets. And then because we're a nutrition company, we also look at natural ingredients and nutrients and how those can impact that expression or activity of those genes that are related to aging. And that what we do is we take all of that knowledge we have about our pet's biology and all of that knowledge we have about how ingredients and nutrients impact the genes, and we pull it together along with all of our knowledge about what tastes good to dogs and cats, and that helps us design a food that is specifically for our aging pets, which is our Science Diet Youthful Vitality.
Well, I'm sure you've heard this question before, but I have to ask, working in taste technology, so do you taste the food?
I do not, and I do get that question all of the time. My colleagues here at the Pet Nutrition Center, my four-legged colleagues, the dogs and cats, are the ones that help me do my job. If it weren't for them, I'd never be able to figure anything out, but they tell me what tastes good and what doesn't taste good.
I bet you have the cutest team of taste testers ever. Hey, where can our viewers go for more information online?
If they want to learn more about youthful vitality or any of our foods, they can visit sciencediet.com, learn about our foods and all of the science that is behind them.
Awesome. Melissa, thanks for your time today. We really appreciate it.
Sure thing. Thank you.
All right, Mike, we'll send it over to you.